Hello traders, this is MacBillion. Today is March 2nd, 2015, and let's talk about Apple. Apple, as you can see here, we got a crossover from the 5 simple moving average to the 21 double exponential. So this means that we have to be very careful here if you're long. Right here you can see that there is some support at 128. I think that's the key number you have to follow, 128, and then below that there's the 20 simple moving average. Right here Apple is still bullish since the DMI is bullish and strong. Now if you switch the candles to the Heikin candles, which I use on Apple a lot, it give you a clue that price is not strong to the downside. You see these red candles with wicks or with shadows? It means that the bears are not strong. The price is not strong. It's just resting here before the big move. Usually when you have a red candle or a green candle when it's on the upside without a shadow or wick, this is the wick, this one doesn't have a shadow, it means the price is going to go strong. If we get a red candle right here without a shadow, then I will think that then the bulls are wanted to take this one to the 125 or to 120. But for now, we keep bullish because I think that this is going to go to 140 anytime. Now let's talk about Visa. Visa had a great day today. It finally moved. It break out the 270, 272 level that I talk about many times on my video. You can watch my videos, the other videos that I have here, and I say if you break out 270, 272, get in. And right here we got a great day. There was some news about CRZO deal, and I think this one is gonna go to 290. There's many traders saying, "Oh, this is too expensive." Nah, this is gonna go to 290. I think there is a lot of room for the plus directional to go to the top, and there is a lot of room for the minus directional to go to the bottom, meaning this bull is just starting. This move is just very fresh, and ADX is 26.89. That's very strong. That's a very strong bull. So if you are short in Visa, get out and get long. Now let's talk about Twitter. I'm watching this one because I wanted to enter because it break out this beautiful triangle wedge. It break out, it's moving sideways now, testing the breakout. Usually when price tests the breakout, that's when it moves very nicely. So keep an eye on the key number 4876. If you break out that level and start trending, get long. DMI and ADX are perfectly bullish. Now let's talk about the spider. The spider, as you can see here, still has a little room to go to 215. I think that this is gonna go to 215 easily, and ADX with DMI is still bullish and strong. So there is no reason to go short in here or to be short. There is a lot of reasons to go long. Tesla. Let's talk about Tesla. Tesla took me out of the puts Friday, right here, when it moved to 210 and it fell, and now you perfectly see that it's at the bottom. That was my target. This was my target. I closed here with small profits, but I could have closed my trade right here at the bottom, which was my target. But this is one of the stocks that is very hard to trade because any news can wipe out your profits and your premium. So right here, what we trade? If we break out below today's low, which is 203.34, 203. Now today's low is 195.83. Below 195.83, get short because this one can easily go to 170 because there is a lot of support right here, and it looks like it fell at Fibonacci 2089. So this one looks terrible, bearish. Now let's talk about another one. Let's talk about First Solar. I missed this one. I talk about in my videos about this one, but I took my eyes out of this trade, and look at that. I say that the key level was $59, but I missed it. And I'm afraid to enter right here. But if it goes about today's high, which is 61.21, I think this one can trend to 73. There is a lot of room on the DMI to go to the top and the bottoms, meaning the bulls can easily go to 70s. So keep an eye on First Solar. Now let's talk about CRZO oil. CRZO oil is trending perfectly inside this channel. Perfectly. We still have a little piece long on this one. If we break down this channel, the downside, I'm sure it's gonna go to this 37 level again. But if it bounce right here, it can easily go to $60. So here, if it bounce, I'm gonna add to this position since we only have a little piece, and I wanted to add to this position, but I wanted to see a bounce right here at support. Now let's talk about BABA. Right here, this one is a major support 83, very near, like right here. When we break out, it moves very nicely from 83 to 120. This one, I'm waiting to see if we break out this resistance right here, which is the 20 simple moving average also. If you break out this one, it's going to be a beautiful trade for swing trade going long. If you break down right here also at the bottom of this channel, it can be a nice trade to go long also. I don't want to go short in here. I want to go long. I think this is a great company, and I think it's going to get momentum anytime soon. So don't drop the ball. Keep your eyes on the ball because this one can be a nice trade. So if you break out this resistance here, go long. Now let's talk about Facebook. Facebook, as you can see here, is trying to break out this major resistance 81, 82. It was resisting in this October, it was resisting in December, and I think as soon as you break out the level, we're gonna go to the 85 level or hundreds. I think this is a nice trade if we break out this level. If we break down, then we have the 50 and the 20 simple moving average as our stop loss. But right now I'm using the 79 Fibonacci. So if we break down this level, I'm gonna close my calls and I keep the stock. So I think I can buy the swing trade at 77, around 77 or 76. But I think Facebook is bullish, and I think it's gonna go to the hundreds soon. So keep an eye on Facebook. It's a nice stock and it's a nice chart. So now let's talk about the last one. Let's talk about the iShares results. You can see the strength in the market when you see the spider, which is the S&P 500, and the IWM, which is the iShares Russell's ATF. When you see both trending at the same time, you can tell there is a strength in the market. You can tell that there is money and there is buying, even though you don't see a lot of volume, but there is no sellers either. So I think this one is trending, and this one is gonna go to 130. The support right here is 120. If you want to go short, get short if you break down the 120, but I think it's gonna go to 130 or 145. ADS, as you can see here, is trending and the bulls are in control. This is everything for today. Trade on.